Hello, and welcome to my podcast, The Sound Within. My name's Hannah Rose, and today's episode is going to be about being who you've always been and not who you were. You might be able to hear a lawnmower of some sort going on in the background, and I was sitting here getting ready to do my podcast. And I started feeling really frustrated by circumstances that I can't control, such as that lawnmower noise. And so I decided I was just going to start the show and let that sound float away like a cloud. I have this theory that a lovely yoga instructor actually brought into my awareness, and it's that any sounds that you may hear that might frustrate you during meditative practice, just think of it as a cloud. Clouds float over you, and then soon enough, they drift away. And so the same thing can happen with anything in life. And life is a roller coaster. It's not easy. I know that I struggle still every day, but I have a better management over my emotions today, and I'm very proud to say that. And no, I'm not perfect. No one is. And so my message was that we want to be who we have always been, which is the true essence of who we are, not who we were due to circumstances that we cannot control. And I really just find such a synchronicity in what happened. I had a message and I wanted to share it with you guys, and I wanted to be out here in the yard with nature sounds. And that noise was frustrating me so bad, and I almost let it ruin my meditative practice. I was in the middle of intentional breathing when I had the download to come on here and share some of my magic with you guys. And when I say share some of my magic, I'm not trying to be egotistical. I truly do feel magical during this practice. And I just feel as if so many of us are stuck in this mindset that we have to be who we were. Because that's how everyone has always known us. That's how we've always known us. But is that version of you serving a purpose in your life? And I go back to this question often because I have learned over time that true reflection, with yourself, inner self, your ego, all that is you, what is the true essence of who you are? And only you know the answer to that question. I can't tell you. I doubt anybody can. But it's only when you do truly come home to yourself, not only during breath, but any type of practice that may ground you. And again, this message was brought to me during intentional breath, and I'm just feeling as if somebody might need to hear those words. You don't need to be who you were. You can be who you have always been. And I heard this message from a friend of mine on TikTok, and I do believe her name is Rebecca, and she does sound healing, and she also uses her voice, her vocals, to send her messages across. And it really stuck with me. Another thing that I do often think of is a message that my beautiful friend Megan with Soulful Journeys taught me. And it was that there's always two sides to every story, two perspectives to everything. And I will always choose the one that makes me feel better. And that's an affirmation that I just said. So there's two perspectives to everything, and I always choose the one that makes me feel better. And that was so vital to me, and it really stuck with me. And I often refer back to that in my memory bank when I come across an issue that is leaving me stumped, especially with my obsessive compulsive disorder. It tries to dictate my life in lots of different ways. And so when I am able to ask myself that question, which option is going to make me feel better, and picking the one that makes me feel better, it just gives me a sense of peace. And it also reminds me that I am the creator of my own reality. And I continue to be the creator of my own reality. And that's the beauty of this life. Uh, we make it what it is. We get what we give. And there's a hummingbird right there. How magical. It's coming right up on me here. And I just really wanted to just point out that you do have magic within, no matter how you may be feeling in this moment. You can always come home to yourself at any time and just know that the true essence of who you are will always be a part of you. No one can take that from you. No one can rob that from you. Anyways, I do appreciate you guys tuning into this episode. Who I was or who I've always been. Thank you, and tune in to Eye Opener Society for more awesome content.